All right, hey guys, this is Coach Marcus Jones. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm one of the leaders with Green Organics, both goDesana and Hard by Naturals, who is hosting tonight's overview every Thursday night. We're here at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, and the Zoom link is one team, one dream hangout.com. And so if you are guests, I want to welcome you here tonight. If you're live, if you're watching the replay, hey, we appreciate you for taking the time to watch the replay and thank the person who thought enough of you, okay, to share the replay with you or invite you here. That means they want you to, learn about something they're excited about. We're all excited about, and want to help improve your finances along with your health. Okay. And so we have two companies under the Green Organics umbrella. There's goDesana, which is our personal care division. There's essential oils. There's a hair serum, skincare serum, black seed oil, and we have household products. We have a hard surface cleaner, okay, and three different ones. And we have three different laundry detergents, which are non-toxic, chemical-free. They're clean, okay. And then on the other side, we have Heart by Naturals, which is our supplements and superfoods division of Green Organic. So there's two companies, okay? And Heart by Naturals has several over 200 supplements and superfoods and essential oils and some other products, but primarily internal consumption products. People love them and they work, okay? And so that's why you're here tonight. So let's talk about the business. Let's cover some things. So what I've discovered, since I've been involved in the network marketing profession for a number of years, and I also work my corporate job. I'm a full-time, I have a management position. So I work from home full time. I don't go into an office only once a year, twice a year. I travel to Phoenix, Arizona, where the office is based, but I work at home full time. So I have employees, and I found out most people want three things in life. Okay, people want to have good health. Okay, I have team members where their parents are aging. Two of my employees' parents died within the past month. Okay, one just died this past Saturday. So, but they are always talking about their health. Okay, and I come across people on social media and at the gym and just in my daily walk. People want good health, and I'm sure you guys can agree with that. If you agree with that, just type one or good health. The second thing most people want is more income, right? I mean, income solves a lot of problems. Like if you have a problem that requires money to solve it, well, you really don't have the money problem. Is if you have enough income coming in, you can solve that problem without stressing out about it and without going into debt. So if you agree with number two, just type two or more income. And the last thing is this time freedom, right? I know people that are in good health, they make a lot of money, but they don't have time, right? They don't have time to enjoy their good health or their money because they're working all the time, right? I know people that have good health and time freedom, but no income, right? They can't travel, they can't enjoy it. And I know people that have a lot of money, that have time, but they're sick, right? And so showing people how to have good health, more income, and time freedom, that's what we do. So if you guys agree with number three, just type three for freedom. All right. And we help to solve the problem for people, going to a place, a job they may not necessarily like, okay, or if they like it, they still would like to have some more free time as opposed to working for 40 or 50 or 60 years of their lives before they don't have to wake up at the crack of dawn to go to work. Okay, time free. All right, now we are a network marketing company. People do network marketing every day, but don't get paid. We just had the conversation on the last Zoom we were on. People are always referring things they like. Okay, we have laundry detergent now. We have hard surface cleaners, and we like our products, and we like to share those things we like with people we know, except we get paid to do it. But for the most part, people are recommending doctors and dentists and mechanics, movies, restaurants, stores, different clothing brands. Think about some things you share with people but didn't pay you, right? I talked about how I used to buy Starbucks coffee and Starbucks Frappuccinos. They were good. This is when I was like big markets. I was almost 300 pounds, right? And so I don't recall a single time where Starbucks ever paid me to tell anyone about how good that grande frappuccino was. Never paid me a dime. Okay, but here with HBN, we have a coffee called Nova Coffee, and we have a weight loss coffee called Java Slim. When I drink it and I let people know about it, and they wanted to try the coffee too, well, guess what? The company pays me. And that's all we do. So people know how to do this. They just don't get paid. We show people how to do something they already are doing, but can't get paid to do it. Okay. And so as far as the business model, network marketing, this is the only business where you can literally have a large income. Right. This picture was taken back in 2022 at one of our events. And we were the trainers there, myself, Coach Melissa and Coach Will, right? And he's our seven-figure earner here. And when that picture was taken, what, 3 years ago, we had earned combined incomes with HBN, Heart by Naturals, around $2 million. Okay, and we're not the highest earners here. There's people on this Zoom that have earned more than we have. Okay, so you can literally generate a large income doing something part-time. You can also help a lot of people. Okay, because people, number one, would love to have more income, and people would like to have good health. Right? I don't think anybody wants to be sick and age elderly. People want to age wealthily, right? And lastly, we have a lot of fun, okay? And so we have in-person events, right? We just had an event in Orlando, Florida. Last year, we had an event here in Las Vegas, where I live. Our next event is in Nashville, Tennessee, in September. So we have fun. We do some axe throwing. We go on excursions. We have like trips. We go to basketball games. We train, okay, and then we have more fun. So it just makes sense to partner with whoever share this information with you and set up your account so you can come in and join the fund. Now, as far as the commissions, back in 2023, HBN paid out over $31.4 million in commissions. Now, what's amazing is, most people think people get involved with these companies strictly for the money. We have 94% customers. Okay, so most people who are buying the products, they're customers. They're not participating in the pay plan, even though they could. They like the results from the product. So that means 6% of the HBN members earned over $31.4 million. So that was a lot of money that was paid out, a lot of income. Okay, and you too can join us and participate in the pay plan if you want to. So would it be okay if you could generate an extra paycheck outside of what you're currently doing? Okay, whether you work a job, whether you are someone who is on disability and receiving a disability check, or if you're retired and have some retirement income coming in, what if you can have an additional paycheck coming in? What if you didn't have to work a job for 45 to 50 years of your life? That's a long time. Okay. The average person has full retirement around 70, but the average age of death is 77. So that means people working for most of their adult life, and then they retire and have 7 years of freedom, and then they die. Who wants that life? I know that's not the life I desire, and I'm sure you guys who are hearing this voice do not desire that life also, and you don't want your kids or grandkids to do the same thing, right? So be the example. Now, would it be okay if you could retire, okay, or leave the workforce and stay out of the workforce forever? Okay, I don't like using the word retire, because typically when you retire, that means you stop being productive, you stop producing, right? With what we do, we are always producing. We have people who are at retirement age, I mean 75, 76, okay, who are earning great incomes here. Okay, so what if you could be someone that leaves the workforce and never have to go back to that workforce, because you have generated enough income in quote your post working days to supplement your retirement income, so you don't have to go get a job, being a quote retiree looking for jobs, right? So that's what we teach here. Now, you may be skeptical. Okay, I was skeptical about this business model for years. Okay, and it wasn't until when I joined my first company, And I only got involved because, like I said, I worked my full-time job. Back then, I was climbing the corporate ladder, receiving promotions and raises. Every time that happened, I was put into a higher tax bracket. So my tax burden kept increasing, and I wanted to find a way to legally reduce my taxes because it doesn't matter how much money you make, guys. It's how much of your money you keep. Okay. And so I heard that having a part-time home-based business would put me in a position to where I could legally lower my income taxes by writing off things I was already using, like my internet, my cell phone, my mileage, my mortgage and rent, my utility, even my vacations. Okay. And that was my focus, but I didn't really know about the income potential until I started going to the training meetings in Dallas, Texas back then, where I was living, and I met people like me, okay, that joined. They were working jobs, they were professionals. Some were stay-at-home parents, but we had doctors, accountants, police officers, lawyers, people from all walks of life. And the reason I was skeptical about this business model because I'd heard only people at the top of the company make all the money or someone who got in early. Well, when I started going to the trainings, I was meeting people like me that just joined, or some had joined maybe a few months before I did. They were making more money in a week or a month than I made in a whole year. Okay, so that was what caused me to not be skeptical and to take this business serious and find out how I could put myself in a position to earn more income doing this, not do working my full-time job, which eventually happened after some years. Okay, so but if you're on this Zoom or watching replay, you're still skeptical, relax, right? We don't want to force you to join us, right? We just want to offer you one more option for producing income in for your life and for your household. Now, if after hearing the information, at least hear us out tonight, it's okay to not take advantage of generating more income for your household. You can keep doing what you're doing, okay? But at least hear us out. But if it's a no on the income side, become a customer and support the person that shared this with you and buy Black Silver, buy our coffee, buy the cleaning products and laundry detergent. Okay, buy the weight loss products. Okay, become a customer and support your friend or family member as opposed to supporting these big retailers. Right. Right. So our vision is to bring the power of plants to the people of the world. So we do have plant-based products. They're, organic, non-GMO, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, all that kind of stuff. And we are focused on showing people how they can use plant-based products, okay, that to help their bodies work the way our creator, God created our bodies to work. He knows us best. These doctors don't know, right? And many people don't know that the medications they're using, they were derived from plants, but then they add chemicals to them and mask the flavor, right, with other chemicals and call that practicing medicine, okay, with side effects. We don't have that. We're also about facilitating financial independence. So we show people how they can put themselves in positions where they can give themselves a raise without asking their boss to give them a raise. We also are about personal growth. So we are a personal development company disguised as a network marketing company because you're going to learn skills, right? Mindset and skill sets, relationship skills, money skills that work in real life, okay, and help you get better, but you can get paid along the way. Our mission is to capture 1% of the growing $6.8 trillion health and wellness industry. Okay. By the end of this year, it's going to grow to $7.3 trillion. So we capture 1% of that. Many of you guys who are on this Zoom tonight or watching the replay, you're sitting in seats that could be worth annual six-figure incomes or more. Maybe some people are going to have six-figure incomes per month, right? You'll be a millionaire, okay? And so we're going to do it, okay? Our model is dream, fight, win. You must have a dream, okay? You're willing to fight for. As long as you don't give up and quit on your dream, you're going to come out with the win. Okay, so that's what we have here. So we've discovered right during the pandemic when that hit, people weren't prepared for what happened. Most people weren't. We were, okay, but most people weren't prepared to have their income disrupted. Okay, they weren't prepared for all that. And so we have a new way for everyone to earn income that works in the current economy. Okay, because during the pandemic, people discovered they need to have income coming in, and they enjoy doing gig work, like working for Uber or DoorDash or Instacart, things like that, where they would complete a task and get paid in real time. We have that here. We don't wait for our money to show up. Our commissions get posted in the back office. As long as we have at least $10, we can withdraw that money and put it in our banks. Okay. So, and how it works is the products. If products don't move, nobody gets paid. Okay, so we have hundreds of whole plant personal care, household, and wellness products. We also have it where you don't have to buy products and keep any inventory in your home. Okay, and try to sell the inventory to people you work with, to people in your family. Well, the company gives you websites at no cost. And when someone goes to your website and purchases, let's say, the laundry detergent, okay, or black oil, they buy it, okay, from your website. The company ships the products to your customer and they pay you a commission in real time, okay, which is great. Now, you have the ability, if you are in the United States, you can transfer your money to your bank account, or you can use our payment processor, which is available to everyone, called Pay Quicker. You can transfer it there, then transfer it to your bank, or what a lot of people do, especially our international members, they transfer it to the Visa debit card provided by the company, okay, which is great. So no checks, no snail mail unless you want a paper check, which takes about 4 weeks to arrive, right? And so I like getting paid fast. Who enjoys the pay, the ways we get paid? Who enjoys getting those electronic deposits? They're great. They are great. No waiting for checks to show up. And people use them to buy groceries. People are paying car payments. I think Coach Tina, I don't know if she's on there. She just bought a John Deere lawnmower, a riding mower, right? With her income she's earned here, which is great, right? And so, quick income disclosure: I work hard. Okay, I don't know if you will work hard, so you might not earn any money if you decide to say yes. So if you're someone that says, "Hey, you know what? I want to have extra paycheck. I don't also want to work for 40 or 50 years of my life before I can retire, right? Or I want to supplement my income, right?" And so we don't guarantee you're going to earn a single dime here, but if you want to read the full disclosure, you can go to the hpnationals.com website or go to goDesana.com, and this disclosure is there. Okay. Now, some things I discovered. So this is more participation. Appreciate you guys. Most people are already pre-sold on the opportunities we have here with goDesana and HBN. And so this is how we know they're pre-sold. Simple question. You can ask, you guys can answer it before I finish it, but do you want more income in your life or less income in your life? And nearly every person I've approached about with this question, or has seen a t-shirt I'm wearing, I've only had two people tell me that they would like the same money or less, because one person says, well, more money is more problems. And the other person says, money is the root of all evil. Now we know that's the second term is not correct. It's the love of money that's the root of all evil. Okay. And what that means is people who love money will do all kinds of things to get it. All right. And so that's why you see, yeah, I'm not gonna go there. And then you have the more money is more problems. I'd rather have more money problems than have the less money problems, because the less money problems is stressful. It's stressful trying to figure out how you're going to pay the bill when your car breaks down. It's stressful trying to figure out how you are going to get your kids a good education without using public school, okay, putting them in private school, right? And so more income gives you more options, right? Next, okay, let's talk about how we get paid with goDesana first. So goDesana has an amazing compensation plan. So we're paid daily two different ways. So someone goes to your website and you will earn a 25%. We call it forever and unlimited retail bonus. So there's an example. You sign up 10 customers, right? 10 people says, hey, I will support you I'll do you a favor. I'm going to make a purchase, and they make a big purchase, right, of 100 BV, business volume. The company's going to pay you $250 in retail bonuses in real time. You can withdraw that money. Now, we also have what's called a share and tell bonus. That's some other qualification for that. But let's say, for example, you have a hundred, those 10 people place 100 BV orders, you will receive $50 share and tell bonuses. However, you can earn up to 200 share and tell bonuses. And this is just an example, right? And the weekly pay is every Monday we have a matrix, and we like to call it the community revenue bonus. Well, if you max your matrix out, which will take some time, right? So I'm not going to have it overnight, but and everyone places 100 BV orders, right? You will be paid what $196,000 a month just in matrix pay. Okay, and then let's say, for example, you have matrix matching bonuses. That's up to 75% matches, and our monthly pay is our top referrer bonuses. There are two leaderboards, so the top 10 people on these leaderboard are paid from $100 for the 10th place person to $1,000 to the top place person. Then we have our cashback program, our member rewards program, where you can receive up to 30% cash back. All right, so that's goDesana. Talk about what we have going on right now. Now, goDesana has a 90-day double matrix bonus. The last time the company did a promotion as far as increasing the money paid out, they made it permanent. Okay, so right now, instead of receiving 3% of the matrix pay, you're receiving 6%. Right, so if you're someone who receives $100 a week in matrix pay, well, guess what? That $100 is now $200. If you were formerly receiving $200, now it's $400. For our members who are on here, who enjoy their receiving their first and their second matrix pay last week and this past Monday. I know I was excited when I logged into my back office and saw the company paid out more money for me doing something I was already doing, right? And how many companies do that, right? Find ways to pay out more money to its reps and faster. It's amazing, right? Thank you guys for commenting. So HBN is a different company, right? Different compensation plan. 4 ways HBN pays daily. Okay, so members who are free, right, can earn 10% commissions. Okay, people who have another volume can earn 20%, but you can earn up to 30% first level customer sales bonuses, and there is the ability to also earn second and third level customer sales bonuses. But in this example, you sign up 10 customers, right? 10 people want to lose weight, 10 people drink coffee, they all place 100 CD orders. You would earn from $200 to $600 just from those 10 people. Okay. Then we have what's called the star bonus. That's residual income, just like the SAT bonus is residual income, where you can earn up to $575 in star bonus payments, and no caps and limits to any of our commissions. But you say, this example, you have 10 customers, you've signed up yourself, this is you doing the work, and they all place 100 CV orders. Well, you would earn $250 in star bonus payments, because that's on your first level. Then we have our binary, which is also paid in real time. So you can qualify to earn $8, $16, or $24. Just depends on what your personal volume is. And so 10 people, you sign up and you receive 10 $8 binary bonuses. That's $80. You have if you have 10 and you have received 10 $16 binary bonuses, that's $160. Or the highest binary bonus is $24. You have 10 of those, that's $240. Okay. And then we have our binary matching bonus up to 70%. Now, our weekly pay is paid every Monday. That's our lifestyle bonus. So it starts at $75 per week, all the way up to $5,000 per week with a maximum annual income of $260,000. Right? That is a lot of money paid out just in lifestyle bonuses. Okay. And I did some math. I think if in order to receive $5,000 per week residually, you would have to invest $6.5 million, right? That pays you a 4% rated return per year, right? So that's how lucrative this pay plan is. Then we have our monthly pay, which is our top referral bonuses, just like with goDesana, 2 leaderboards. and the top 10 people in these leaderboards are paid $100 up to 1,000. And we have our cashback program with our member rewards program. Okay. And so this is our simple income disclosure. You guys can go to afinancial.com and you can see the ranks and what the high and low commissions were for that year 2023. Company still updating the statistics for 2024, but it's not necessary to be a high ranked member with HBN to earn decent income. I mean, look at a silver made $84,000 in 2023. And part-time executive made 44,000. Okay, which is a consultant, right? Made 47,000, make more than the executive. All right, so it's not necessary to be a high rank like platinum, pearl, ruby, sapphire, ruby, emerald, diamonds, right, to earn those six figures per year, right? But definitely have a very lucrative compensation plan that rewards you for putting in the work, okay, and helping other people. So this is our social proof slide. So we have people around the world, Canada, Australia, the Caribbean, all the United States represented on this slide, and some of these numbers are understated, right? People have eclipsed the numbers that are shown here, but we like being conservative. We don't like to boast about our income and set unrealistic expectations. But this is social proof, right? Coach Tina, our detox diva, cost $200,000 last week. Coach Kimberly is approaching $1 million. Okay, Coach Will is approaching 2 million. Okay, and so it's an amazing compensation plan we have for the average person who wants to help other people generate more income and also help people experience to get the help, right? And so I want to transition to our products. Um, we're not governed by the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration in the United States. Our products are not intended to diagnose, prevent, treat, or cure any disease or health conditions. We're not doctors. We are independent consultants for each company. And if you have any questions or concerns about using the products, see your talk to your doctor first. Okay, it's very potent. So let's talk about why we're growing the way we're growing, because the products. Okay, most people are already pre-sold on these products. Okay, do you want to be healthy and live a long time, or do you want to be sick and die early? Now, everybody that I've asked this question to, they never said they wanted to die early, because dying early is really overrated, right? If anyone has lost a loved one recently or when they were younger, that sucks, right? My mom was 52 years old when she died in 1997. Okay, we're in 2025 now. Okay, so she's been gone a long time. So we know people want to live long and be healthy. They want to age wealthily. Well, we offer you that with the products. Okay, we have lots of products at work. These are some of our best-selling products. So goDesana right now, we have the deodorant sticks. No chemicals, no aluminum, none of that. You're putting healthy products on your under your armpits. Okay, um, we have tooth powder. Okay, no fluoride is in tooth powder. It's antiviral, very effective tooth powder. And we have 6 hair and body bars. So those are our best-selling products with goDesana. And I'm sure the laundry detergent and the hard surface cleaner are going to be among the top selling products. Okay. And then as far as HBN, we have lots of products. We have cayenne pepper extract. We have muscle vitality bundle for men. That's beetroot max, power max spray, wild yam magnesium spray, primal essential oil, and sun essential oil. We have black seed oil, which is probably the number one product in the whole company, because there are over 100, there are 101 known benefits of black seed oil. Okay, we have the total body restore bundle. We have the healing trilogy, which is the initial products I bought 6 years ago. Was that we have beat the odds cardio pack, great for cardiovascular support. We have fulvic mineral powder and fulvic liquid that helps the vitamins and minerals you're consuming to get driven deeper down to the cells. We have Nova coffee and we have castor seed oil. So great products. And these are our non-toxic household products. Okay, so you can clean your house chemical free and wash your clothes chemical free. They're safe and effective, and they're not going to break the bank. $12.95 per bottle. Okay, and they're high quality and they work. So I'm done talking about the opportunity and the products. You have two choices. Okay. It's okay to say no to the opportunity. Okay. And keep your life the same. Okay. You can keep earning the same amount of income, working, 10, 8, 9, 10, 12 hours a day for that little paycheck. Or you can say yes and change life forever and increase your income. Okay. Now, the value you get by saying yes, you have access to using and sharing world-class products. You will receive a professional e-commerce websites, okay, a lead capture page to help grow your business, also a bulk email responder where you can email people from your back office. And there's comprehensive training, talks about mindset, skill set, how to build a business, that kind of stuff. Bonus training, right? And then there's $1 million training. These are that training is from people who have earned over $1 million here. Okay. And you all also have access to a lucrative compensation plan, which is fair, aggressive, and balanced, and a lot more. Okay. Now, the benefits of saying yes, I share the value. Benefits, there's no cost to join us. Okay. So we've removed the barrier of joining because it's free 99 to step in the account. Okay, you can't get paid from your cell phone. You get paid in real time. You have the auto delivery discount with HPN, the 5%. You're going to receive and share products that will help you. It's going to help your family and help your loved ones and other people you know. Okay. And up to 30% cash back. Our gift card program works. You can use that to build your business. We have a money back guarantee. We also have the Try Me product with HPN every month. We have free training, and you may be able to lower your income taxes. I know in America, we just had tax season was on Tuesday. Many people were able to lower their tax burden significantly and either reduce the amount they owed. Some people got money back. Okay. Over the years, I've saved hundreds of thousands of dollars in income taxes. Okay. And so I'm not a tax professional. So consult your tax professional before taking any tax deductions. Okay. Now, you're probably ready to get started. You are someone that says, you know what? I want to have more income. I want to help other people earn more income and use these products. Okay. We have a system. Okay. System is an acronym, save you some time, energy, and money, but we call it the best systems. Okay. So B means you're going to buy the products, okay, at the appropriate level. So you're going to become a product of the product. While you're using the product, E is education. You're going to learn, right? We don't want you going out there and starting off wrong by using the right words and doing the wrong stuff. We want you to win. Okay, so you're going to buy the products, you're going to learn. Okay, click on 3 links today, attend our Zooms. Don't cost you any money for those. And then once you're ready to build the business, you're going to show the plan, talking about the pay plan. You're going to show the products. Okay, you're going to show the people. Okay, that's the S. Now, all you do, two people that want to do what you did, once you have your two, okay, you're going to simply teach them. Teach them how to do what you just did, how to buy the products, how learn education, and showing the plan, showing the product, showing the people, and then they're going to duplicate the process. That's why we call it the best system. Okay. Now, are you an A, a B, or a C? An A is someone where this makes sense to you. It makes sense to use products you love and share them with people you know. Makes sense. Or you're a B. You have some questions, but you're ready to get started. You'll get your question answered after you set up your account. Or you're a C. You're not interested in earning more income. You've heard us out tonight, but would like to use a product. You would like to become a customer, which is great. So if you are an A, a B, or a C, get back with whoever shared this information with you. Let them know what you are, so they know how to get you started with us tonight. Okay. Now, if you are an A or a B, we have something to help you. Okay. We have a tool every Thursday night. You can invite people here to learn how they can do what you just did. If you said yes, okay. Every Thursday night, 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. We are live at the One Team, One Dream Hangout.com Zoom channel. Right. So with that being said, folks, hey, I want to always let people know once you partner with us, you will be in business for yourself and never by yourself. Our motto is One Team, One Dream. And I'd like to welcome you in advance to the Green Organics, goDesana, and HBN family. You guys have an amazing night, and we will see you next week. Bye.